Welcome to this video on phishing. Being able to detect and defend against phishing attacks is a combination of software and training. In this video, we will talk about the methods that the bad actors use and how you can defend your business against them. I'm going to try to make videos like this every week. If you like these, let me know by subscribing and commenting below. Before I go on, let me introduce myself. I had a long career creating applications for various organizations, including the Department of Defense and Energy, as well as several companies from startups to large corporations. My last few years working were spent as a cybersecurity analyst, maintaining their security infrastructure before I retired last year. In that capacity, I spent time trying to figure out an approach that balanced the few available resources with the greatest possible effect. In 2023, phishing attacks caused significant damage globally. The total estimated cost of phishing attacks is projected to exceed $10.3 billion. This figure includes direct financial losses as well as costs related to remediation efforts, reputational damage, and regulatory fines. The average cost in the U.S. of a phishing attack was over $4 million, and the time to detect them averaged over 200 days. What I want you to take away from this video is to be able to recognize the common techniques and social engineering tactics. I also want to advise you to implement multi-factor authentication as a measure to help mitigate the risk of phishing. Besides educating your team on identifying phishing attacks, you should also consider monitoring your domains. I will have links to some more information on these in the description. So, what is phishing? It's where someone who may have researched a person or organization tries to trick people into revealing confidential data. A lot of times they are just trying things and hoping it works. That's why they call it phishing. Here are 5 different common attack vectors. Email phishing is where you get an email from someone pretending to be someone like a bank, phone company, or a store. A lot of times it's a company you've never done business with, but they're hoping to find someone who does and believes it enough to click on a link. Spear phishing means they've done a little homework and they're targeting companies or individuals in that company. For example, an email purported to be from a company's CEO is requesting that someone pay an invoice and send the payments for something using gift cards. Whaling is where a high-level employee or famous person is targeted. Clone phishing is where a bad actor makes a replica of a legitimate email but changes the link so that it directs people to a malicious website. For instance, you might get an email that looks like it came from Citibank that says your account is overdrawn, but when you click on the link to log in, it takes you to a site that looks enough like Citibank that you type in your username and password without checking. Vishing is like phishing, but using a phone call. An example of this is the scam where an older person is called by someone claiming to be the police, informing them that their grandson is in jail and they need to post bail by gift card immediately. One of the biggest tactics they use is around trust. If you recognize the person or corporation, you might click on it. One of the biggest scams floating around the internet is stuff like, This corporation will give you $1,000 if you click on this link. The old adage, if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't true, seems to be ignored. So we have 4 tactics here. Deceptive phishing is what I just mentioned. It's your boss, your favorite bank or hardware store, or your favorite celebrity. So it's got to be true, right? So you click on it. Farming is where you think you're going to a trusted website, but you didn't see the spelling error and you clicked and started logging in. Now they have your password. Pretexting. They get you to click on a link because Bill Gates is giving away his fortune. Nope. Pop-up phishing. You go to a website page or a web page and you see a pop-up that says, Microsoft has detected your computer has a virus. You need to call this number now. No. It's a scam. Okay, so what can you do? 3 things. First, educate your employees. Hire a company to run simulated scenarios if you can afford it. Otherwise, find some good trading videos on YouTube. It's better than nothing. Second, use technology to defend your systems. Spam filters, multi-factor authentication, security updates. Our site has posts on all of these. Check it out. Finally, get proactive monitoring. Professional email services like Google Enterprise or DMARC monitoring will help. There are legal considerations. You can report phishing to your government agency that handles such things. In the U.S., that would be the Federal Trade Commission. There is both civil and criminal liability, and sometimes, if you've sent money, the banks can help you. Still, the best way to not lose money is prevention. So, again, what should you take away? Before you click on anything, check to make sure it's not fake. Citibank does not send emails from scambank.com. Beware of phishing attacks. Unsolicited calls, urgent requests, and pressure tactics, especially if they want to get paid in gift cards or need your Social Security number. Consider installing secure browser extensions and password managers for more security. Beware of social media. It's still the Wild West out there. I don't know how many Facebook accounts there are with the names of famous people who have never been on Facebook, and the people who randomly hit you up in groups to be their friend. Consequences: if you turn over personal information or click on a malicious link, loss of data, money, and identity theft. So, thank you for watching. If you think this is helpful, subscribe and share. And stay safe.